What is this? The Indiana Pacers. I think they can win it all this year. Are you kidding me? They're the most overrated team in the league.
8 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's gonna let them play.
Overrate that.
And hits. Tyrese Halliburton trying to take Cleveland's heart.
Still don't believe you. I need facts. I need evidence. I need reasoning to trust the gold and the blue. Okay then, Jimmy High Roller, all right? I've got the facts and the logic right here. Just give me 3 points. Offensive firepower, team culture, and playoff history. All right, 3 points, much like Tyrese's three-pointer over Cleveland this playoffs. Cue the big screen. The Pacers, much like their name, push the pace. You get it? You get it? Can you stop with the theatrics, please? I'm looking for an analytical reasoning, not a crappy comedy show. Okay, fine then. The Pacers are second in offensive net rating these playoffs. Do you know which team had a higher offensive net rating? I don't see how that helps your case, but probably the Thunder? No. The Cleveland Cavaliers, whom the Pacers just beat in 5 games. Listen, the Cavs-Pacers series was a hospital series. Second option, Garland got hurt. Defensive Player of the Year, Mobley also got hurt. That was a hospital win. Okay, first of all, it is not the Pacers' fault that the Cavaliers got hurt. That's not on them. Second of all, do you not realize how impressive it is that the Pacers have the #1 remaining net offensive rating in the playoffs right now? Not really. Fine then, here's some breakdown, some more advanced analytics. I know you love them. In the playoffs, the Pacers are #1 in passes per game, assists per game, assist ratio, assist points created, and assists adjusted. The Pacers ranked first in touches per game, average speed, average offensive speed, and average defensive speed. And they lead the league in pace. These guys play a beautiful game, reminiscent of the 2014 Spurs unselfish, beautiful basketball. They're running around like Noel Lyles on a Red Bull energy drink. All right, chill, okay? They run, big whoop. I can run too. That running, if it doesn't turn into buckets, I don't really care. You can run as fast as you want, but if it's not buckets, I don't care. I thought you'd never ask. The Pacers actually ranked first in effective field goal percentage, first in three-point percentage, first in catch and shoot points, first in catch and shoot field goal percentage. That running that you're talking about turns into space. And that space turns into good looks. And good looks, as we both know, turn into a whole lot of buckets. Listen, I still don't believe in the Pacers, okay? When times get tough, they're going to need a clutch superstar like a clutch Jalen Brunson, like a Anthony Edwards, like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They need somebody to lean on in those clutch minutes when everything is going down to the wire. They don't have that. I don't have that much faith in Hallie. What if I told you they don't need that? The Pacers team is 10 deep and young. Their 10 guys show up, show down, run the court like the 7 seconds or less Suns. It's 10 guys on this team. 11 players are averaging at least 9 minutes per game this postseason, which is the most out of all of the teams still remaining in the postseason. 6 Pacers, Halliburton, Siakam, Turner, Naismith, Nembhard, and Mathurin average at least 10 points a game on 50% shooting in the second round. That is the highest in all of NBA history for such players in a single series. Head coach Rick Carlisle doesn't believe in superstars. He wants a team of earnest players who will work together cohesively and get the job done together. Stop looking at this as Tyrese Halliburton and company. Instead, look at this as the team as a whole, the Indiana Pacers. All right, first of all, okay, don't patronize me. I think I'm kind of starting to get what you're trying to say. The Indiana Pacers have a fully fleshed out team that's ranked highest amongst the offensive statistics, but that's not because they have a superstar, but rather they have players who buy into a system. Great, you get it. You know, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm kind of starting to believe it as much as I don't want to. But let's see the head-to-head. All right, let's more than just statistics, more than just numbers. Give me the actual real game, real and honest game, especially versus the Knicks, who they'll be facing in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Real Harvey here, neither of the skit Harveys. I'd like to take a moment just to ask you, hey, if you're enjoying the video right now, or you're enjoying what you're watching right now, please subscribe. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've been making videos for the past 13 years. Granted, the ones 13 years ago were really bad, but it would greatly help if you could send a little bit of appreciation. Please subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. And hey, if you don't like the content moving forward, you can always unsubscribe. Okay, back to the video. Okay, about the regular season matchup. About that, you gave me a 10-page report on why you think the Pacers are going to win the whole thing, but you didn't check to look at who the Pacers were playing? You didn't check their Knicks matchup? Oh my gosh, so I don't trust anything you say. The Knicks are winning the regular season matchup 2-1. The first game was a 25-point blowout and Halliburton went 0 for 7 from 3. Really? Maybe those advanced stats were because the Pacers were taking advantage of hospital teams. Maybe that's why they're doing so good statistically. Okay, well, in their bounce-back regular season game, the Pacers won with a commanding 10-point win without their starters Naismith or Nembhard. But then the following game, the Knicks won by a 40-piece from Cat, but partially that's because Miles Turner was hurt that game, so they didn't have a rim protector for most of that. So you're saying that it's hard to conclude anything from these regular season games because of injuries and neither team was really at their best? And let's be honest, even if there was any data on the regular season, it's not the most comparable to the playoffs. The Knicks were 0-4 to the Celtics during the regular season, and here they are last week, they finished them off. The Pacers were in a slump during the regular season. Both teams look nothing like their regular season counterparts. Fine then, how about I do the research? I do the studying, okay? Let's look at the playoffs last year and also this year, and I'll give you an update and the numbers. Okay, well, now that you're the researcher, please tell me, what did you find in your conquest? I actually think your story is actually kind of decent. I did some digging on my own time. Wow, you believe me for once. Please tell me more. Okay, you check this one out. As we know, the Knicks beat the Pistons and the Celtics these playoffs, who both ranked last and second to last respectively in passes per game and assists per game. As we know, the Pacers, or as I just described, ranked first in passes per game and assists per game. The Knicks are going to go from the last to the first in passes per game and assists per game, and it's going to be a nightmare to get adjusted to the new fast-paced, pass-first Pacers offense. If I said that right. Say that 3 times fast. Fast-paced Pacers. Fast-paced pass-first Pacers. Wow. Especially considering that Tibbs is known to run his players into the ground. He's actually been doing a great job subbing recently. Whose team are you on? I'm agreeing with you for once. I'm doing what you asked me to. Nevertheless, if this goes down to a war of attrition because the Pacers have a very deep bench, I believe the Pacers are going to eke it out. I personally believe that if the Knicks bring their A game, they will beat the Pacers because I believe the Knicks peak is higher than the Pacers peak. Are you switching up on me again? I'm believing what you told me for once. Listen, so okay. I just really like instigating. Besides, our opinion doesn't really matter in the first place. We're a small-time NBA YouTube channel. You think anyone's gonna care about what we have to say? But what does matter is you. That's right, you, the person watching this video, or probably eating lunch. If you're eating lunch, save me a bite. Who do you think will win the Eastern Conference? Do you believe it will be the Pacers or the Knicks? I'm recording this before the game 1. Who knows, maybe something crazy fun will happen during that game. I don't know. Please tell me in the comments below and tell me your predictions. How many games will it take? And do you think they'll even have the gas to win the championship? All right, As Darvin Ham once said, here's a salute.